here at the Aiea Loop Trail, which starts at the top of the hill in the Heiau State Park up on the top of Aiea Heights Drive. This actually is a very easy trail to hike. It gets a little muddy in the middle, but other than that, it's a 4.5-mile loop trail. You can usually do it in somewhere between 2 and 4 hours, depending on how quickly you hike. It's got some beautiful views in it. It's not very steep anywhere. It's just the mud you got to worry about because it tends to rain at night here up on the top of Aiea Heights. So there are very few nights you're going to get by without having it rain. And when it rains, it's going to make the trail a little bit muddy. So just don't wear anything you expect to be able to go out in afterwards because you're going to come back covered in mud. But the trail is easy, it's fun, it's beautiful. Definitely a nice hike for a night. Back before they built the H3 freeway through the Halawa Valley, this trail used to have some magnificent views down to the wild Halawa Valley and going out to Pearl Harbor. Now you have the freeway going down there, and so you get to some of the best viewpoints and you see the freeway down below. But the valley itself is still beautiful. It's still got some nice views there. The trail itself has some incredible views all the way along it. There used to be a World War II plane that crashed in the middle of the trail, and slowly, bit by bit, people have taken pieces of that plane out, and I don't think there's any of it left now. The last time I checked, there wasn't virtually anything. I think when I was a boy, I had a little bit of a wing strut that I wound up taking out, but everybody took stuff out of it. Anyway, the trail itself, it's interesting. It's really beautiful. I mean, you can just hike and sit here and have lunch on the trail and say, oh my God, I can't believe I am in the most beautiful place in the world. But it really is. It's incredible. We're on the Coco Head Trail. This is just outside Hawaii Kai, or actually it's kind of in Hawaii Kai. You go through a residential area, you go into a small park, and you go up the trail from there. This is a really nice place to hike. Hawaii is a great place to hike because there's no snakes, no poison spiders, no poison oak, no poison ivy, no bears. It's really a very pleasant place to hike. The only thing you have to watch out for are wild pigs, pakalolo farms with punji sticks in them, and that's basically it. Just, you know, keep your eyes peeled and you're pretty much fine on it. There are great hikes. The Coco Head Trail is one of the more popular trails with tourists and locals alike. It's very pretty. You get a great view at the end. You have to climb pretty steeply towards the end of the trail, but it's still a fun thing to do. Brah, that's one pilau frog over there, yeah? One thing we noticed right away about the Coco Head Trail, there's a bunch of pops and cracks coming from over there. I'm guessing there's some kind of a firing range, but it's like nonstop. I feel like I'm in a drum solo or something like that. It's really, really loud and really fast. Doesn't matter, it's beautiful here. You can put up with the noise because of the beauty, the birds, the trees, the flowers, the sun. It's perfect weather here. We're really enjoying it. You see these types of walls all over Oahu. You see they're built with rocks and concrete in between. The rocks are essentially lava rocks. It looks like there's red here. Now that could be red paint, or it could just be the iron content in the lava rock that's turning it slightly red. When I was growing up as a kid, we used to build these walls as a public service project. We had a bunch of things, and we had concrete and we had the lava rocks, and we put them on top of each other and we build them. You see them everywhere now. It's really easy to build these walls. Of course, this one's pretty square, so somebody with some talent built this one, and they're solid. And you'll find it everywhere nowadays. It's great. I love lava rock walls.